Good morning, students of grade 6. Today we are starting our unit 3, that is about the ship. Now, this story is about a young girl whose name was Ling and who was traveling with her parents ship on board a ship to England. She is clearly upset at having to leave behind family and friends to go to a strange land where she barely speaks the language. She feels as if she is being forced to assimilate, especially when her parents choose an English name for her. So, this is a very common experience when some families decided to immigrate to another country for the sake of better future. Their children, they felt isolated and they felt that they miss all their family members, their friends, and their native country. This is the story of such a girl, and even the parents changed the name of the girl, and they changed it. Instead of Ling, they called her Annie, so she could be comfortable in new environment and all the people, and it would help her to adjust with the people over there. So this is her experience, how she felt all the way when she was leaving the family and she was upset about it. So in the first paragraph, it said that uh, she really didn't like the decision of her parents and of moving to another country where there were no friends and family, and even the language is alien for her. Then, when she was on the ship, she hid herself inside a cabin. Her parents kept asking her to get out of the cabin, and when she did so, she found lots of people on the ship casually chatting with each other. His father was also talking to an English gentleman, and his father introduced her to that passenger whose name was his name was Mr. Pickering. Yeah, Mr. Pickering, and as Anna or Ling, you can say the Ling, the actual name. Ling, she knew a little bit of that language because she has taken some courses on after her school. So she has a casual greetings with the man, Mr. Pickering, and he asked her name and he asked her hobbies, etc. But the Annie was very sad and lonely, and then she hid in a corner and she hid herself in a corner and started crying. At that time there was another girl, and she of her about her own age, and she saw her standing about a foot away, and then she got a friend on the ship. So the story is about the emotions and feeling of a person who is migrating from one country to another country for the sake of better future, and how he felt while he leave his country, his family, his friends, and the comfortable environment, the familiar environment of uh, familiar environment of the country. So now this is the chapter, and now we are doing its difficult words, which is on page number 40. Look at the list of words and phrases in the following table. Write down the meanings of the word. The first word is struck up, which means started. The second one is halting, that means slow and hesitant. Formulate is the third word, which means to think. Limitation means curbs on one's ability. Motion is signal, intrigued, to be fascinated by someone. Storm, to move in angry way. Drifted, to move toward. Now students, these are the words meaning, and after the words meaning, you can see in section B, exercise B, match the following exercise. Now we are doing the match following exercise. That is half a world away, and which means very far away. Kept a world away, which means to shun the company of others. Get past, to work around something. Fit in, to make suitable. Could not care less, not bother about something at all. I hope you people have completed this one also. And now after that, we are going to start the page number 41. In page number 41, we have to pick a word from the box that could substitute the underlined word or phrase. Write the word in the bracket. The first one is Jennifer wanted to showcase. Here the showcase means display. She had tolerated it for far too long, and her reaction was a result of her pent-up frustration. And that is repressed. Pent-up means repressed. He can't keep secret. He has already divulged. That means he had already made known the news of the shutdown. Your work is simply not up to the mark, which means up to the standard. We are in the same boat. That means we are in the same situation. Her charm disarmed dashed her opponent completely, and it means her charm won over. That is won over her opponent completely. Kids' parents have always taught him to be polite, so he finds it hard to stomach or tolerate another person's rude behavior. So this is all for today, and inshallah next time we will start the question answers as well as grammar section of this chapter. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.